I'm what you call a collector of bootleg Pokemon games. Diamond and Jade, Chaos Black, the usual. It's amazing the frequency with which you can find them at pawn shop. They're generally fun, even if they are unplayable, which they often are. The mistranslation and poor quality make them unintentionally humorous. I've been able to find the most of them online, but there's one that I haven't seen any mention of. I bought it at a flea market about 5 years ago. The game started with the familiar Nidoking and Gengar intro of the Pokemon Red version. However, the press start screen was altered. Red was there, but the Pokemon did not cycle through. It also said Black version under the Pokemon logo. Upon selecting new games, the professor's speech made it evident that this game was essentially Pokemon Red. After selecting the starter, if you looked at the Pokemon, you would have an additional one called Ghost. The Pokemon was level 1. It looked like the Ghost from Lavender Town. The ones you see before you have the Silph Scope. It also had one move, and it was Curse. This move is real, but it was only introduced after the Gen 1 games. Ghost was a powerful Pokemon. It couldn't get hurt by other Pokemon. It would always say they were scared to battle. And Curse would just one-shot anything. However, anytime it was used, the screen cut to black. The Pokemon would cry and the audio was a bit distorted. The battle screen reappeared and the Pokemon was gone. In a trainer battle, when the Pokeballs would come on, there would usually be one missing, implying that the Pokemon died. What's even stranger is that after defeating a trainer and seeing you received so-and-so money for winning, the battle didn't end. You can now use commands on the trainer selecting run into the battle, but you could also battle and select Curse. If you pick the latter, then in the overworld, the trainer would be gone. If you leave the area and re-enter, there would be a grave like the Lavender Town ones in place of the NPC. Curse wasn't always effective though. There are times where it fails. Ghost types wouldn't be affected, and repeat trainers such as your rival and Giovanni were unaffected as well. Though in their last fight you would be able to use it. I thought this was the gimmick of the game, and Curse was a blessing. You can imagine how one-shotting any Pokemon would be great. After easily beating the Elite Four and the champion in the end, it would keep going. The screen cut to black, and the words "many years later" appear. It cut to Lavender Town with an old man. This sprite looks like the one in Viridian City. You looked at Tombstone and you could control him. This character was you, and your moves were slow. You had no Pokemon, and the overworld was empty, with the only thing you could see are the tombstones of the dead left. You could walk anywhere you want, but with no Pokemon, it was rather limited. You can't fly anywhere. You can't surf anywhere. You didn't even have cut. However, you were able to go into Diglett's cave, the one in Vermilion City. And the exit at the other side, where a tree usually blocks you in Route 2, it was gone. If you went to your house and stepped on the tile where you started your adventure, the screen cut to black. After a little while, you could see a white screen, then a Caterpie, then a Weedle, and a Pidgey, and so on until I realized it were Pokemons I'd killed. And when the last Pokemon, Blastoise, came up, a youngster followed. This process started again until I saw the rival. Then you are brought into a battle, and your opponent was Ghost. This battle was one-sided. The only move he could use was struggle. I couldn't hurt the Ghost, but I only hurt myself. Each time it was the Ghost, and each time it was the Ghost's turn, all it said was ... and my health would whittle down. It wasn't until I had a sliver of health when the Ghost attacked. Ghost used Curse. The game went black after my character fainted, or in this case, he died. And you could just have a black screen and it just stayed there. Well, after waiting a bit, I just reset the game, and when I got to the menu, it had new game. The previous file was deleted, and I'm gonna be honest, I did play it again. In fact, I played it many times, and it always ended in this sequence, no matter what. Even if I didn't use the Ghost or used Curse, it would just cut straight into the battle. To this day, I don't know what the point of the game is. I mean, maybe the creators were trying to show the inevitability of death, the pointlessness of the game. But the most obvious answer is probably someone who just wanted to make a really morbid ROM hack. To whoever finds it, well, at this point you could just keep it. I don't really want it anymore. If you do want to get rid of it, though, I will send you my contact information and you could just mail it to me. So whoever finds it, good luck.